Cek tes 1 2. Oke. Udah ada ternyata suaranya. Oke, game pertama sudah keras banget lawannya. Wih, full shot.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Can he finish? Superb! Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he
Masih
scored!
pada diam semua pemainnya ya.
But two, it is a dream start. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. So that's two now without reply. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham. De Bruyne.
Wih.
And the shot. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's in! Out to the right. Neymar, and he's picked out the run. That is lovely. Now it's Neymar. Gets his pass away. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. It's a promising position. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion. Now, this could be a chance. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Nedved. Can he put it away?
1-2.
He has done it. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game
Guys yang baru bergabung,
with an equalizer.
bantu.
Now this could be a Osimhen!
Wait,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely intercepted. Well, here's a man adored
Oi.
by many, even
wait.
deified by some. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had it nicked away. And here's Osimhen. Well read. And the danger is averted. And they can counter here.
oh,
Toma.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from...
Osimhen! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
wait.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Nedved. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, red, nice interception.
Eh,
The pass is
Oi.
intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the counter is on. Toma. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Indonesia playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. De Bruyne. Cleared without hesitation. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Osimhen. He's had it! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a oh no, this does not look good. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short. Cleared away. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. That pass has been well intercepted. Laid back in. Oh, what a shot at goal! Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. And that's played in low. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Osimhen! That is decidedly lacking. Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Vinicius Junior. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The less said about that pass, the better. Maldini. De Bruyne. Now it's Luis Suarez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That has been cut short. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Shot. Decent hit! De Bruyne. So, what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good ball. Osimhen. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Mantul.
And surely that does it.
Allah.
Perfect time. Decisive strike.
Aye.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Ini
turn to
kenapa
their
sih
benches.
selalu stuck di sini?
So the lead now is 2. Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net. Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. PagahDOL looking to run onto it. Osimhen, he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Ronaldinho. This is what good chemistry is all about. And he's heaved it away. Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Foot in. Kaká. That's beautifully weighted. Hits one! They've scored!
We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Can he put it away? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He can run onto that. Now it's Osimhen. Turan. Vieira. Ronaldinho.
Apa sih?
Maldini gets over and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played.
Alah.
And time is up. What a game, a contest of
Banget.
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
So guys, ini kok chatnya nggak kebaca ya? Betul, tes lagi live juga tuh sama. Ini aku baca lewat HP gitu. Masuk di sini nggak ada muncul. Tes itu panutan, guys. Kawan, apa bolong-bolong ya? Buat ulang aja.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus getting this one clear. Nedved. It's Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gets his pass away.
That's going in strongly.
And it's De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. And
It is clear to see.
Hai, ada aja Asus.
Marvelous goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got the shot away! Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Yeah.
Ya, kenapa tiba-tiba?
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Indonesia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Pirlo. Pirlo running with it. It's Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch. Pirlo is offering a wry smile there. Colo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's neat. Luis Suarez. There's the hit! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And it's Nedved. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I
think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? And this, an opportunity to pull level. Messi is behind this one. That's a fabulous ball. Finds himself on De Bruyne! Great effort, beautifully taken. De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And Messi! Goal! They are right back in business. Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Suarez very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key. Luis Suarez! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Boy.
Yeah. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Luis Suarez. Picked out, and the shot! And he hits the net! And there is the big 200! Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more strength. Luis Suarez! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard. Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Neymar. Nedved. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Astaghfirullahalazim.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That is a brilliant interception. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. De Bruyne! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kurang
Now they
pun
can spring out of defence.
guys yang baru join, jangan lupa bantu like-nya,
Opts for
bantu
safety.
subscribe.
Passing nice and neat. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There will be
Deftly
3
away.
minutes added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some really good ball movement. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Pirlo. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. Thuram wins the duel this time. And the first half is done.
Indonesia are
Yeah.
2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Dompet virtualnya nggak nyala, ya
Head in
kah?
for half time with a 3-1
Nah,
lead.
ini sekarang udah kebaca nih. Kasih lah. Pencet X apa namanya kalau di aku kalau lagi ngeras bola pakai X. Ntar dulu. Tapi ini kenapa sih mau ke detek lagi ya, aneh banget. Nah, fokus tuh.
There's the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. De Bruyne is the team's great visionary. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against... He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, it's gone in!
Gol. Golnya. Astaga.
Don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Aku pakai level 2, guys. Pakai level. Bentar. Biar enak dilihat. Nah. Tadi bisa loh. Tadi bisa. Oh, aku ulang konekin. Nah, bisa kan? Sip. Kalau adu sprint gitu tekan X aku ya. Kalau lagi dempet, tapi kalau lagi dempetan tak pencet X. Bentar aku. Oh. icon ditekan nggak? Nggak. Ntar lihat. Match up itu pas lagi kebayang nih bola aja. Pas suara taktiknya ini defend di RP sama DMF. Masih ada struggle-strugglenya ini. Belum sepenuhnya nyaman. Tadi game yang pertama tadi bisa 2 shoot 2 gol. Oh, kamu pro player guys.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one.
Moga kita nggak diwantai, guys.
We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rummenigge in for the pieces.
Gol guys.
Well, they would have been looking at him to
Udah
produce
kalau
the
pakai
goods,
konsol pakai
and that was
apa aku
very
pakai
kind of
Ukraine.
him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big header! No mistake!
Ya, ini Rizky Ade.
Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's
Enak-enak
ruled the
aja,
goal
Bang.
out for offside.
Gak tahu tapi ya.
Disappointments and
Kalau
relief on
sama-
either side.
apa namanya?
Nothing doing. Rummenigge. It's Ronaldinho. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good balls. Has a goal! Want to be quick to recover this. Decent enough try. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Now. And he's following up. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved. It's Nedved! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's in on goal! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Cafu cuts out the pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
15 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yes.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Araujo gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
The truth.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's going to be a booking. Racing over the bar.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Minutes till the break. Ronaldinho. Can he finish?
Astaga, nggak kena match up-nya.
They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're...
Rummenigge. Yeah. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Ball is over the line. Cafu. And it's Vieira.
3 minutes at a time.
It's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Messi. Rummenigge. Legend.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up.
Tangan tangkis.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Vieira. He's looking wide. Great pressure, plenty of it. South Korea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do...
There's the shot!
Astaga, apa itu, Rumi?
But he had a good
Oh
crack at
my
it.
god, Ru.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's going for goal!
Aduh, Ru.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Habis
Well,
dia
someone's doing
jatuh.
his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe!
Awesome.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Quality effort. Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot.
Straight at the keeper.
Messi simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
71,898.
Messi.
Well, they could break here. That is a great pick out. He's got away.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Big chance. What a save from Peter Schmeichel. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Messi. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge given the lift of his goal. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to think it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. There's the hit!
Astaga.
Republic of Korea! And the comeback is
What the
complete!
fuck?
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think
Adep sih.
it's a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really
Dir.
gone for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that
Susah.
instance.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution for South Korea. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10,
So we have a breakthrough.
Kan.
Now how will things develop from here?
Mbappe.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
Roberto Carlos.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 8, Platini.
Apa sih? Anjir, masa passing gitu, bro?
Vinicius Junior.
Threads one in.
Logis, logis lah.
Suarez. Number
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in.
substitution.
Luis Suarez. And the shot! He
Sam,
has done
sampai
it!
tulisan finally loh.
And once
Anjir.
more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was
Buat
always
itu,
going
Mas
to
Bro. Iya,
have
tahu,
a
Bang.
painful ending.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well timed.
Aga.
Interception. Neymar. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity
bener,
to make a substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's found him in space.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Platini. Leicester calmly anticipates. Now what about a counter-attack? He's gone forward. Bale.
Aduh, nggak tangke. Aneh.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Always onto this.
Ah,
So that's it. It is all over.
shit.
So it's ended all square. Both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what
Anjir.
we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but
Jago
it's a real
banget
promise
ini.
too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Aku pakai Gasper ini kok backnya tinggi banget bang. Kadang ada juga yang apa ya, yang long ball counter, cuman nggak semuanya sama gitu loh guys. Beda-beda. Menurutku Inzaghi lebih padat untuk long ball counternya. Cuman build up-nya lebih lama. Arteta ini kayak semi quick counter rasanya. Rasanya ya. Itu semi quick counter rasanya. Makanya tadi pun itu nggak terlalu jauh jarak dari striker sama back. Striker lawan sama backku itu nggak terlalu jauh kalau aku pakai Arteta. Makasih lo guys yang udah mampir. Thank you semuanya udah mampir. Jangan lupa bantu like-nya, bantu subscribe-nya guys. Thank you. Kalau Rich Cut aku rasa juga enak. Aku udah coba. Yang paling nggak cocok aku rasa itu si Kuman sama Kuman aja sih rasanya. Yang nggak Gasper ini aku nggak tahu, nggak cocok kan pakainya. Gimana Om Warung sekarang kamu? Udah dirasa udah klik dengan patch yang baru? Ayo aku ngerasain juga backnya sama CF jauh banget. Nah ya. Jadi kita itu kalau di dalam kota yang kurasa itu kalau kita nggak manual dempetin player ke pemain kita ke striker lawan itu gampang kena 1-2 gitu, gampang banget. Cuman resikonya juga kalau kita majuin pemain dan majuin defensive line, kita buat dempetan sama striker, rawan juga buat lolos. Pada main LBC nih, iya Mas Ben tahu sendiri kan sekarang terobosan aneh itu. Tapi resikonya main LBC itu kalau kita nggak bisa manualin player, gampang apa ya, enak banget untuk dikurung karena kan tipikal LBC itu kan pasif ya, ya itu nggak yang agresif gitu, konservatif tipenya, menjaga pertahanan aja. Anjir, Mas Benny, ini Mas Ben yang main kah? Dari tadi pro player seru. Siapa yang main Mas Ben? Aku lupa lagi racik ini orang pasti. Saya tapi tadi gak dikasih nafas ini. Tadi pro player terus ini lawannya, guys.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. And the flag has stayed down. The referee has given a corner. With the corner, there first. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Oh, he has managed to get that all wrong.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's running through. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gullit. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And here's Gullit. Great hit!
Anjing gak kena match.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Rummenigge. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Gullit.
Ya, dapat.
Almost half an hour in now. And he's being shifted off it. Costa Corta. Here's Rodri. Mateus. And it's Gullit. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge. Lewis. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and release.
He'll try from distance. He won't be happy with that one. He's looking to set free a runner. Chooses to go back. It's Nedved! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Asik.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Showing good feet. That is good strength. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mateus. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played through for the wide man.
2 added minutes has been
Mateus.
indicated.
Oh, he's been caught in that real chance!
Anjir.
A game
Dapat.
of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you... Neymar! Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. Indonesia playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
And now, to all members of
Oh,
the crowd,
well, the
I'd
pickings
like to ask
certainly
you to
have
join
been
me
rich in this
wishing
first
our
half.
birthday boy a very
What a good
special
half.
birthday.
They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. That is good alertness. Yeah. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got space in the area.
Enggak.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here.
That's a shade optimistic. Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge, steaming on goal. Now the finish!
Anjir kan.
And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
The attendance for this match was
Tunisia get themselves
71,898.
into the lead.
Ya
And it
Allah,
deserved
kenapa
great
ngerem?
credit for turning.
Anjir.
Shapes to shoot!
Astaga.
And
Em
there's the goal
dihabiskan
they've been
Insta.
looking for.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the
Ayo
box.
lah.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira cuts it out. Hullet proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Neymar. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Interesting ball. No joy this time. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, the move. Messi! In he goes again! Neymar. Mateus gets across and deals with it. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Terbantai.
And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
As.
Number 6.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 18.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 11. Messi.
And
Number
he's managed to
22.
get free.
Mateus. Coming on the field. Number 23.
Well, they could break here.
Rafael.
Luis Suarez.
Number 24.
Nedved. Maradona.
Number 4.
Luis Suarez. There's the hit! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Tunisia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Cafu. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Cafu. Cafu goes steaming forward. Luis Suarez. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Cafu. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. That's good vision. The less said about that pass, the better. And he can clear it away. And it's Maradona. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. That's he's had a shot! Sticks it away! Deep into injury time! Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello attendees, this is
Your final thoughts, Jim? Indonesia, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle.
Keras-keras lawannya anjir ini. Berderet pro player semua anjir yang lawan. Dan NLDC gitu tuh nggak enaknya tuh, kita kayak ngasih space buat orang tuh berkembang. Keras maksudnya rakit pada
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And it's Neymar!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we had. It's loose, and he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there,
Aku
and
nolak
he
ya.
found it.
And he's intervened well there.
ya
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Neymar.
double touch.
Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Cafu. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And the counter is on. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Asem
A
kenapa dia?
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. And that could set him on his way. Neymar. Can he get away here?
Asap. Diam-diam, tapi dia lari terus, nggak mau.
Pirlo. Cafu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Cafu. Maldini. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. And he thumps it clear. Thuram. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Haaland. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Neymar gets into some space. Davids. Thuram. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Haaland. Nedved. No, he refuses to take the bait. Drogba. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Indonesia can certainly afford to
Yeah,
see
okay.
this half out now.
Shapes to shoot!
Aish.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Cafu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Maldini. Bergomi
Ya ampun,
steps
apa?
in, and that's the end of that.
Ya Allah, umpan kemana?
Pass isn't the best.
Buat
Had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Nicely worked.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Had a shot. Brilliant save from Buffon. Hits one. Roberto Carlos.
Kena gol kayak gitu tadi asap.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Aduh, atas aja.
Indonesia having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's Neymar! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Bakar dulu guys, bakar dulu
That
guys.
looks like a preconceived
Asam
plan. Win the
musuhnya
ball
keras-keras
and then
banget.
unleash. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He can run onto that. Cafu. And it's Drogba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Berbagai. And that is a little
Mampus.
undercooked. Oh, shooting chance!
Asam.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Forum.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. He's hit it! They are rampant! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Venezia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 18.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well,
Wes.
they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
He's got the shot
Ooh.
away!
Fun.
That is a routine catch.
Gelap
Neymar
banget gitu.
controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Il numero 25.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
950 spettatori.
And here's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Out for a throw.
Welcome guys yang baru bergabung, selamat datang. Bantu. Mau traktir kopi.
Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, well played, well played. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Maldini makes the interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nedved for Messi. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And just the keeper to beat.
Apa itu double touch bro? Bukan
Leicester
free
did
touch.
well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And they can counter here. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. That's tidy. Nice interception, well timed. Nedved
Ngomong bang.
threads one in.
It's-
Brilliantly cut out. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Bullet. And here's Bale. Nice ball and the shot!
Enggak
It's in!
bisa
It
dong.
could be a lifeline! Two more needed!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Venezia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. Bale touches it back. The Maradona!
Buset, Mardon gol.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An
Il
impact
quarto
sub.
uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Neymar. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bale. Pull it. He's got away. It's Bale! It's in! And
Ngapain dia nggak ada match up?
winning touch! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd
memang
hoping to
karena
be treated to
kalau ada
a
momennya pasti
special
gocek.
contest. It is the perfect
Kalau nggak dapat
backdrop for
momen,
the players to walk out
paksa.
to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Thuram cuts it out.
Kena loh.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just...
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to
Kenapa
oblige
selalu
so early.
bobolan?
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! He's got a goal!
Alah.
Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Has a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Got a shot away. Oh, it
Allahu
rattles the
Akbar.
bar.
Masa
Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Facing up to his adversary,
Obasi.
this is a formidable matchup. And it's Nedved. Kubo makes the interception. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Kaká. Eto'o. Kaká. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kaká just backs
Bersila
himself
terus.
every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Neymar. Neymar! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, nearly, nearly. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a chance! No mistake.
guys.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Good read, needed to be. Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Lam. Messi. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Astaga,
Kubo.
aneh.
Rummenigge looking to add to his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Beckenbauer. So what can they make of this? Kaká. And here's Eto. He's got away. Nice control. And the finish! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah. It's an exciting looking ball, that. And it's Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. Messi. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kubo. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say
Hello.
whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Indonesia head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Om, ampun om. Ampun apa om, aku juga aneh ini.
Here we go again then. No reported change to either side during the break. Now who's going to be first to this? And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Messi. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
On.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Thuram tries to clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Yep. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
There's the hit! Well, now
It's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
He's had a hit.
He's got to be quick to recover this. Kubo. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply.
Gila, apa kamu ngoper kayak gitu?
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
That's been intercepted.
Hmm.
He read that really well and
Apa dia ciuman di
stopped
sana?
it. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's in! Big chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward. Well, Messi! Lacking in accuracy. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Yeah. Rummenigge. Neymar. Nice touch. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's one! It's in! They're back within reach! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Let's a look and place it forward. And the shot! Messi is flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Messi. Number 13, Nedved.
Oh, super fine.
Number
Suarez
21,
gets into some space.
number
It's Luis
19.
Suarez! He scores! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's onto this. Eto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Gak pelanggaran, anjir. Ngeri banget.
Decent hit! Goal!
Gak pelanggaran.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
eFootball Konami.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Has a shot!
Gila.
Glorious! That is a special one!
Eh,
Finish right from the
Hulit.
top draw.
Ali.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So now the difference is 3.
Bisa mendatar bang, datang.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh loh.
Name shapes to shoot. And he hits the net.
Aduh,
It
match
could be
up.
a lifeline.
Gila banget sih match up. Kenapa sih anjir?
Oh, high quality goal.
Apa
Lovely
dengan
first touch, sumptuous second.
aku
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so
Tolong
often the
itu
critical
banget.
part, and we've just seen an example.
4 gol, cok.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. No way through. Now it's Maradona. He's through. Can he finish? It's there. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Apa
And that's
trik
just
tendangan umum
made the
lihat
keeper think he was going one way,
Tanding
only to
aja itu.
outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tunisia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Gavi. Now it's Seydorf. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, the keeper's
tendang
done
mukanya, bro.
very, very well to deny him. And the referee brings it to a close.
Di X juga lepas.
Bullish and
Pas
belligerent
Ben.
after a
Pas.
remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Aneh banget.
Neymar claiming the man of the match award, and there is
GG Om
very little room for argument.
Alvito kasih. Kita cek kok. Kita main koneksi. Kalau kok aman. Konsol umpan lambung OP juga kah? Iya, sama. Makanya sekarang banyak yang LBC kayak terobosan kayak gitu. Gila, nggak ada yang enteng musuhnya anjir. Awal stream player apa yang enteng yang bisa sambil tiduran buat halo Om R. Nggak lihat. Halo Om R. Lah. Iya. Kayaknya pernah ketemu. Pernah datang ke YouTube. Wah, ini aku. Aku nggak pernah menang lawan dia. Kemarin terakhir kalau nggak salah menang aku, tapi aku lupa siapa orangnya. Aku kenal orangnya ini. Dia pernah mampir ke sini, tapi lupa. Astaga, iya Om Faisal. Jangan dihitung Bang Dol. Oke, siap. Mana. Tapi lepas ya, lepas tik ya Om Faisal ya. Om Faisal, astaga lupa. Faisal. Soalnya kalau nggak salah Dudayev itu nama akunnya sebelum. Aneh lagi 1800 pak. Ya aman. Namanya kita void match ya. Kok bisa kemarin padahal mainmu bagus banget loh Om Faisal. Kok turun sampai 1800, tumben banget. Mainnya bagus loh. Bohong dia. Aman, siap. Ini juga akunnya Bang Mamat kita push santai, enggak yang target berapa ke berapa, enggak. Emang masih pakai buat jadi bahan strip. Belum menemukan sentuhan lah. Aku aja lihat tuh draw kalah. Awal match itu draw, match pertama draw, win, draw, kalah, win. Astaga. Siap, sama-sama Om Faisal. Kita sudah mampir. Mardas, pesan itu kiper Mardas pilih. Oh. Udah 2 jam ya. Oh.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable
Jose
day.
Mourinho,
Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. David Villa. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Umpan dong.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Suarez. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ur.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben,
Ya Allah, dia belok dulu dong.
well, he certainly
Shoot,
wasn't in
shoot.
the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Oh,
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Can he finish? He has done it!
it's gak guna.
Level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Mana
They
harus
were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Mana aja.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Now the finish! Sticks it away!
Astaga, kenapa selalu kita tryhard untuk cetak gol?
Where you score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Ya, mantap. Rasain.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice ball and he's in here. Tries a shot! Luis Suarez!
Astaga, cetak gol aja begitu. Loh.
And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just
Masa ya
knew
kita
what
bakal
was
kebobolan
on.
dengan
I admire
cara
players who
unik
do that
lagi.
because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's managed to get free. He is through. Rummenigge! Into the pieces. It's
Gak
there.
ada yang
And they're
Goal
at
shoot
it
goal.
again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ya Allah, dia ke situ.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Katanya ke
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
And a header!
ya Pesta.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please,
Oh.
ground, swallow me up.
Apa aku pakai counter aja?
Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nedved demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Halo Marafa, Kamjuk.
Indonesia grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rummenigge driving forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. That is... And there's the end of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Aku gampang.
Indonesia 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Leicester cuts out the pass, and it's Neymar. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ah,
Tries to dink it in. Oh, well played. And he was quick to react.
weh, bola itu.
These two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. Messi. And that's just now the finish! Oh, almost a sixth.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Ruben Dias is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar.
Lama banget.
Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
A searching ball that into space. And they're quick to get it back. He steps in, and that's the... Guardiola!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
81,007.
And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Messi. Luis Suarez. Always onto this.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Shapes to shoot! He's kept it out just.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a hit! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Tunisia have their third corner. Rummenigge. Cleared without hesitation. Japan are looking to go forward now. It could be in here. Vieira. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. That is a great pick out. It's Neymar! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Japan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh.
Now they can spring out of defence. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's lost his man, Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi.
Allahu Akbar. Apa dia harus
David Villa. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Rummenigge. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nedved. Decent progress down the left. And it's played forward. Now it's Neymar. And he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the hit! Keeper always had the measure.
Sekarang kalau menit akhir kerasa banget capeknya pemain, iya. Dan harus ganti, guys. Pemain-pemain yang punya stamina udah merah kayak gitu, kayak aku rasa dia udah kayak gak agresif gitu, lemes semua dari berat. Akurasi passingnya hancur, semuanya hancur.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody, and this
Luis
is a quick
Suarez
reminder to
picking
let you
up
know
the
that
Man
you'll
of the
be able
Match
to catch
award,
today's
and
match
no surprise
broadcast
there.
live on our club's FM station.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Indonesia
Apa
definitely impressing me here,
terlalu
especially the way that attack.
apalagi back udah nggak ngejar, iya asli. Tuh gitu. Sore ini keras semua matchnya. Defense-ku baik banget. Sumpah jelek banget defense-ku guys. Mau pakai Arteta Dol karena sekarang lagi ini aja pengen Arteta, rawan lagi banyak begal, bahaya kalau kita nggak pakai. Om lihat setting gamenya, setting game maksudnya aturan ini. Game. Aku pakai low semua ini. Ini setting game ini. Oh, setting game apa? Ini grafik, screen, controller. Atau settingan apa yang mau dicek? Kontrol. Nih kontrolnya. 4 assist, gear oriented, level 2. Udah, tap toss, pressing twice. Itu aja. Aku pakai low tuh, semua off semua karena PC-nya kentang nggak tua. Pandai. Siap Om Dio, thank you juga sudah mampir, sudah mau chat atau komen di sini. Thank you. Jangan lupa bantu subscribe-nya, bantu like-nya juga. Ground groove apa guys? tim ya.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Have got underway here pretty promptly.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Nedved. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right!
Tendangan ungu
Listen,
mendadak.
the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages.
Standing
He
aja.
struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. He's through and all alone. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cannavaro. Now it's Darwin, just eases him off the ball. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. Big chance! butter. They have done it again.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking,
It's naked!
Kenakal
And
dipping
that is
shot keluar dia.
wildly off target.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Cannavaro. And it's Griezmann. Costa Curta. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar powering forward here. So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Ini dipping shot.
Certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. Messi!
Ya nggak jadi.
And
Yeah.
that is high.
Ah.
Adams. Now Costa Curta. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Messi.
Astaga. Azim.
Yamal. Vieira gets a foot in here. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas. Couldn't squeeze it through. 30 minutes gone. Nunez. Buffon has that under control. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge! And again! They've done it! And again! They simply do not know what has hit them. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's become a case of men against boys. Good running, strong and purposeful. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Darwin. Now this could be a chance. There's the hit!
Ya.
And it's in!
Aduh.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching
Kebobolan.
that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's good running with the ball. Mendes simply refused to be outdone there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's
added
Neymar.
time.
He is through here. Conte. Yamal. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change,
And now,
they could go
please
big
turn
from here.
towards the screen for a special
Indonesia
presentation
three
featuring
ahead
our
after a
guest
remarkable
performance
half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the action is back on the way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. Good touch. Rummenigge!
Mana?
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. Rafael Leao. No, that's been intercepted.
A real chance if he can get through. Turan. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Conte. Rafael Leao. Neymar. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vieira. Quality ball. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Van der Ven cuts it out. Now it's Darwin. Maldini. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Thuram. Messi. Vieira. That's Nedved. And it's Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good strength. And it's Neymar. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
Both sides then
18.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
Tunisia
Griezmann.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Yamal.
This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Darwin Núñez. Number 13. Conte. Coming on the field. Number 77. Vinicius
Musiala.
Junior. Number 10.
Vinicius Junior.
Messi. Number
Musiala.
11.
Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. He's away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Musiala. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar. Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Nedved. And they can counter here. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Bale. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's in! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bale. Costa Curta. Musiala. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Musiala.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vieira.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Belajar. Neymar. Messi. 1 minute to add according to the board. And it's Fernando Torres. And time is up. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside.
Capek guys. Kita istirahat dulu lah ya guys ya. Aduh capek banget. Berapa match itu tadi? Buset, ketemunya galak-galak semua guys. Oke, insya Allah lah mungkin nanti malam kita lanjut ya kalau jadi. Makasih banyak teman-teman semua, thank you semuanya yang udah nonton, yang udah nemenin dari awal sampai akhir stream ini, yang udah bantu like, yang udah subscribe juga banyak banget, thank you semuanya. See you next stream guys, bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.